The Time of a New Era is presenting you a short advertisement about incredible tour to Turkey with famous geologist and best-selling author Dr. Robert Schoch. For thousands of years, communities of different cultures try to find the answer: where is the beginning of our civilization? We are looking for the truth about our real origins and asking many questions. Who are we and where do we come from? According to archaeologists, first highly developed cultures appeared on the earth at the beginning of the 3rd millennium BC. All over the world, ancient people started to build megalithic structures and temples. The example of one of it are the 3 greatest pyramids in Egypt. Unfortunately, the theory spread by archaeologists had to be overthrown because new researchers had found new evidences. In the 90s, world-renowned geologist and scholar Dr. Robert Schoch from Boston University was invited to take part in a research mission in Egypt. The evidence found by him changed our knowledge about our past, our true origins.
I've been interested in ancient cultures really all my life, since an early childhood. But I really got into it when I first went to study the Great Sphinx in 1990. And ever since 1990, I've been going back and forth to Egypt. I've been going to other countries, looking at ancient cultures, ancient structures, and I just find it incredibly fascinating. The Great Sphinx traditionally is dated to 2500 BC. My geological analysis clearly indicates it goes back thousands of years earlier, because we see weathering and erosion that goes back to a climate that was pre-Sahara desert. So it's earlier than dynastic Egypt, earlier than pharaonic Egypt. I think it may go back to maybe 7000 BC, 8000 BC, maybe even the very end of the last ice age. Egyptologists, conventional archaeologists said that was absolutely nonsense because there's no civilization, there's nothing sophisticated. Everyone was just primitive hunter-gatherers back so long ago. That was the end of the ice age. So it couldn't be. They said this was impossible. They said the only way we'll ever listen to you is if you find other hard evidence, if there's some other clear indication of sophisticated culture. We find other places indications of the same time period. We find the site in Turkey known as Göbekli Tepe. It's an absolutely amazing site. And the main reason it's amazing to me is because it's incredibly ancient. It's over 10,000 years old. Immediately when I heard about it, I said, if this site is really 10,000 or more years old, this is the evidence I've been looking for, that yes, there is civilization, independent evidence for high civilization, sophisticated culture, at the same time period I've been talking about all these years.
Thanks to Dr. Robert Schoch's researches, we could find that before well-known civilizations, there were highly developed cultures that suddenly disappeared. People started asking, who built these huge and gigantic megaliths that we can find in Turkey, Egypt and many different places in the world?
Who built it? We're really not certain, because we're just starting to learn about these very, very early cultures and civilizations from approximately the end of the last ice age. This was a time on Earth that there was great change happening. We can call it cataclysms, catastrophes, things were happening, maybe earthquakes, volcanoes, things in the sky. We know scientifically that there were major changes on Earth at approximately that period.
Have you ever dreamed about taking part in creating a new history, discovering new places, and revealing new secrets? You can make your dreams come true. Dr. Robert Schoch and the Time of a New Era company is organizing an amazing tour to Turkey. We would like to invite you to taking part in the fascinating tour in ancient civilizations trails to our roots, beginning of humanity. The main point to visit will be a well-known site called Göbekli Tepe, the newly discovered, incredibly sophisticated, the oldest man-made place of worship yet discovered, dating back to the end of the last ice age. This is one of the most greatest and the most amazing monuments in the world. During this trip, we will try to find the answer to the question: is Göbekli Tepe the place where civilization began? The original Garden of Eden? Let's meet there and check it together.
It's really going to be the opportunity of a lifetime, so I would encourage everyone to try to get on this trip, because I don't know if we're going to be able to do it again. It's a different type of experience. This is not where you're just going to go with a tour guide. We will bring our own perspective, our own passion, our own personal research to it. In fact, I can guarantee you that while we're on this trip, we will be thinking about these sites. We'll be doing firsthand research along the trip, because we'll be seeing new things. You'll be exploring with us. It's really an opportunity not to be missed.
More information about the tour to Turkey you can find on our website. timeofanew era.com